we'll see what Shopify does to shut down the Viper. They're immediately going to tri-lane. BETBOOM are tri-laning them back. They are managing to get the first blood, but Arteezy is going to die for it. So a trade-off.
And it'll go back top. The tri-lane continues. Not much else to do in this early game for Shopify, I guess. Otherwise, you leave this Bloodseeker alone, he just dies.
Yeah, but this isn't a low-level Viper you're fighting into anymore. This is very dangerous to try and contest this guy on even grounds. They need the Invoker. They need that fourth hero, but GPK is also going to show up and even the odds and make it very favorable for BETBOOM.
Like, his HP ramps up way too fast with just Tread's Bracer and the extra strength from the Cleave.
And I think what's scarier is if you go on Sven and miss, like, he has a chance to kill you back, whereas Lifestealer early on can't quite do that. We see that damage going to work.
This safe lane is causing Shopify problems. They brought everybody down there, by the way.
See if he goes the Midas now or the Witchblade. Last time he played this, he went Vessel Witchblade.
This is a hard go. You just don't have the Vessel charge. Again, really tanky target.
Oh, the arrow slips right on past both Core and Yopaj. Save was looking for a toss up in the air, and he finally got it on the Batrider, so he traded his life out for an opposing support. Saberlight slowed down quite a bit. Nightfall's going to close the gap and hit the stun. They'll run him down. Saberlight, it's just, you know, you're tanky, but they don't really lack in damage when you got Timbersaw. Sven, Viper. Yeah, I mean, that was an impressive amount of magic damage, but it still didn't really come that close to killing Nightfall.
Okay, but what if we do it again?
Yeah.
You'll never expect this.
If one gank wasn't enough, what about 2 ganks?
Yeah, they actually got him. I think this will be enough.
Damn. That was the best of both worlds there.
Yeah.
They ganked him a second time, got him to use his BKB, but he still died. Some sort of aggressive move is coming their way.
They're farming the map right now. I'm surprised Dave isn't just going in here. This is the best target.
They see the spells and they got him. Toss back into the team, hit him with the arrow too. Nicely played combo right there. Something that could be a little difficult to execute sometimes. Coordinate that one.
Nice find by Save. Return the favor. And the BKBs are flowing in now, so you have both of them up on your big frontliners.
He does have BKB up again, but they got him off of the lasso, and now that he is... he's turning back around. Okay, they still got him.
It was a little spooky, but...
It was a little tad bit spooky, but...
That is a combo that's going to be pretty good this game.
Yeah. They got a couple other positioning abilities as well, right? They got, like, Deafening Blast, Telekinesis, a lot of little small things that can synergize with the Rupture.
This is what happens when your games get paused a couple times.
Whoa. Oh, tip him back, tip him back, tip him back. Yeah.
I mean, the Tormentor is a good player.
And now Moonlight Shadow right back. Miro, can he get close enough to get a slow on Yopaj? And the rest of the team, well, the BKB is a problem. They do have detection on him. BKB lasts a while. They get in front of him. The arrow's coming and lands. Toronto, Tokyo from downtown. Snipes Yopaj.
+1 as well off save finding, and that is a broken high ground. Outside of that, it's been all BETBOOM.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're making it known. Toronto, Tokyo currently has his hand hovering over the tip hotkey.
Oh, got a lasso down. Oh, Jesus. Nightfall is right behind that tier 2 tower. I thought maybe that would be an okay position to fight. TP out from GPK. Brilliant move there. And now it leaves Arteezy without a way to heal, and he's just cut down by Viper, man. This matchup's no fair.
I'm sure it's also very annoying for that hero, even with the Ags, but it is really dependent on who's having a better game. And as we've seen here, one of those is better than the other. The smoke breaks.
Break up, break. They go for the Viper. That's not a great target. Immediately pops BKB, Stampede. The rest of Shopify sitting there going, Saberlight, I don't know if we can go on this, man. You jumped on hit a Viper. Now they are going to be able to get the Rupture, but pulled back in by the Harpoon. Chase after the lasso. Tries to buy Arteezy a bit of space, but if it's not the Sven, it's the Viper. And you're right, this was not the simulation.
Close, says Toronto, Tokyo. He is very happy with this game 1. They do not like each other.
Do you know what this does?
He wasn't in the AoE.
The 30% slow.
His leap was further away than the AoE.
What?
NA math. We're gonna move on for that.
Oh, got him in the end.
There's some NA math of Arteezy's own, as he did not calculate the damage output from this lane. Very hard one off lane for BETBOOM, and they'll try and translate it into some more map controls that can bring the supports mid. Not have to worry about their side lanes as much.
Save immediately takes it, but on the other side, trying to get Toronto Tokyo. He's got a slight coming up in 3 seconds, so he should die. We'll actually get him with the Spirit instead, just to make sure. But that was still a trade-off of support.
Feels like he has the levels and the ability to do so.
Pull him back into the arrow. Nice combo. He is low on mana. Now, he does have some wand charges, so that's enough for him to throw out a remnant and could jump to it if needed. Nightfall is actually going to die. I was going to say it needs to be a Yopaj show, but Saberlight, it's not like he was doing the worst in lane and now getting that kill.
That was a really big... He was so close to 6. He was trying to kill the creep for it.
On one side, the Kata with a blood grenade. On the other, a charging Centaur. But this is a beautiful stomp with the TP coming in. Saberlight trying to get some punish here. Has the X on Miro. They'll guarantee that kill. Not able to get a second one, but Yopaj has also had a remnant out so he could still play into mid.
So you're missing a lot of that extra magic burst.
Yeah. Now they've blown a healthy amount. But getting punished by BETBOOM for it. GPK collects on a kill and gets his mana refunded.
His coddles look pretty strong so far.
14-minute Wisdom Room coming up. We'll see if anybody tries to make a move. I mean, BETBOOM could try and sneak the enemy, but they're going to go defend mid instead. Oh, hopping into Yopaj here. Saberlight will pull him back with the X.
Tip him. Something about Dota brings out the worst.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, he gets the X, though.
He did, but they are ready to turn around on him. Toronto Tokyo's lurking in the trees, looking for an arrow possibility.
And they're trying to stretch this catch play, but it's just not there. You need the chains connection.
Yeah, still hunting. Oh, they actually got him on the slide. Chains into the torrent. Got him. Oh, GPK overstaying his welcome. I mean, good read by Shopify as well. You didn't play against him very much?
Not really.
Okay.
So far, he's looked great.
Yeah, he really does.
Definitely a good pickup. And Shopify knew what they were getting. Or maybe they didn't, but it has paid off. So power to them for taking the risk on that. Not something I think that roster has done in a very long time.
Yeah, considering their old method of drafting players. Man, BETBOOM on a run here. They get picked off in that top lane, and then they strike back with a vengeance, man. Just group up, down mid, get pick after pick after pick, 3 in a row, take the Ancient Stack away from Shopify. I mean, that was such a momentous, like, the economic damage being done there is massive. What a Martha.
Like, punch somebody on land.
Yeah. Look at some Counter-Strike action going on. That's what they do.
That's a little, I mean, that's a little too far. I don't want to see anybody in court, so let's just keep it PG. A nice, wholesome Dota community.
Yeah, that's Dota 2 is very wholesome.
Yeah, Dota players are just wholesome lads.
Yeah.
This is a wholesome initiation.
Oh, Orchid before the lasso. Great reaction from GPK, but it's still not enough.
Yopaj shuts him down on that jump. They finally find the connection, and now it's their turn to run the map.
How many heroes they're going to get? Just...
Okay. I mean, I don't... Whereas Yopaj has his, and he has a crap ton of magic AoE behind him. This is the period in the game where BETBOOM have to be careful. They need to push through this and get their defensive items up on the cores. They're 400 off the Terrorblade BKB, very close to the Storm one.
Oh, he went for it, the Liqueur. Knowing that they were going to try and collect the Wisdom Rune, just blinked on it and tried to grab, but GPK was a little too wily there. Grabbed the Wisdom Rune. I think it might have even grabbed it as he was jumping through. I'll take the Tormentor instead and the Coddle's life, so it's not like they walked away empty-handed.
Well, the gank, the Glimmer Coddle gank, got him.
Stopped him from being able to blink, and the arrow lands. Not the gank duo that I would have expected, and as a result, it's not enough. Okay, blink. Maybe he's still out. What is that random item?
Items on the ground. There's a salve in the river. There's a drain drop here.
Okay.
Okay. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Taking a tier 2 while BETBOOM take a Roshan.
Yeah, they got to their BKBs. so they're confident taking the fight. The third one is coming out right now for the Storm, but they have the Centaur, they have the Terrorblade, and they have Glimmer on the Coddle and Greaves on the Mirana, so there really aren't that many good targets anymore, right? I think BETBOOM have itemized really nicely to deal with this Torrent Storm.
This could get bad for Shopify. They're coming in a little bit too late, perhaps. They're going to be able to grab that Aegis, but BETBOOM also took a lot of damage doing that Roshan, so they have to just leave. They're not in fighting shape. And it looks like they will all get out.
That was really well executed. That's a lost fight for sure. You're missing way too many resources. You get everything, you get out in the nick of time. That's also a great place for Shopify to fight with Torrent Storm, ET Spirit.
Yeah.
They're still going to try and hunt. The Core wants something off this, but has he gone too far?
He did go pretty deep. The Eclipse does some damage to GPK, but could not burn through his BKB.
I mean, you can tell how much Shopify wants something in this period.
Yeah, they really want some sort of fight. Do you think, everybody resets, do you think Shopify are still down to fight? Because as you said, they just hit their triple BKB timing, right? Orchid on Saberlight with the arrow.
Oh, that's the tip, right? I mean, that's got it.
Professional gamers are silly sometimes, you know? Because you know, it's just like the Quinn Ramses thing, right? They're going to get into an elevator together and they're just going to not say anything to each other. Oh! Okay.
Use X.
Is the X going to pull him back in time, though? It's not. He is dead to run. Now,
there are some smileys.
There's some smileys.
Yeah, that was... I mean, you got him.
He did.
He got him.
He read him like a book.
Yeah, that was... I don't know. You can't even complain about that. No. You just got. You got.
Core on the run.
They got some vision. That's the target they want.
They got the Storm Spirit. Oh, he force-staffed into an arrow, and they can't quite finish him off. The Earth Splitter is not going to be there to stop GPK from popping his BKB. They're going to still kind of fight around this area. I'm a little bit surprised Shopify is able to think they can keep playing this at all. The Orchid onto Yopaj is going to last long enough for the pullback to land, and he is dead. 2 heroes, now a third. Saberlight's going to be next one run down. Got another Torrent Storm off, but it's certainly not going to kill that Centaur.
I mean, that was the Torrent Storm. You also have the Shivas that's just going to amp everything up even more.
Thanks to the recall, they can stay pretty grouped up, too. They'll play for Roshan. I think Shopify don't really have an option here. That last team fight doesn't inspire any confidence, but they can't afford to give BETBOOM
look at the split.
Roche attempt.
Arteezy's not with the team.
Yeah. BETBOOM's going to get here way before Arteezy is here. They go straight for the Kumka. They're going to be able to blow him up almost immediately. Yeah, Theolicor gets off the lasso, but it does very little to stall this damage out. Yopaj just needs to find a way, and it's BKB through the gate or attempted. Doesn't actually work for him.
Like, sure, you have full vision like that? You just go in with the Storm, jump somebody, you kill them. It can't be that high risk, right?
Radiant's bottom barracks are
but they just refuse. It feels like their calculations are this game is won off the next Roche. So why risk anything into like this random rapier maybe doing something great?
Now they're gonna
risk it. Okay, so their ward died. They're gonna now jump without the ward.
Over got the Luna. Scythe of Ice already out down to half HP. And he's done. He is done. Divine Rapier on the deck. Yopaj did manage to collect it.
Yeah, what a heads-up play.
But are they even going to be able to hold on long enough for the Luna to come back?
Yeah, he has no buyback. So it's not doing much for Yopaj here, though it looks cool.
He dropped it on the fountain. Lasso, pull back into tier 4s. I mean, they're going to need to use all of their other buybacks.
These jumps into arrows. There has been no answer the entire game.
And Eltana away, trying to push back the TB, but The Saberlights, Kunkka just, yeah, those final shots. Oh, he's still not dead. GPK makes a jump for it. Now he gets changed up underneath the tier 4s. Saberlight stays alive and almost gets GPK killed. He actually runs forward to try and get him, and they do manage to get the Storm Spirit, yes, but Storm Spirit is only one of the cores. It's Nightfall you got to worry about here. He gets stomped.
Low, no Sunder.
Very low. Can they keep him from being able to run away? Theodore is going to jump forward. He actually blinks into that one with his swift blink. They do manage to take out the Bat Rider. He's got that extra evasion going out. Yopaj is working him bit by bit. Nightfall's getting lower and lower at TP away. Nobody there to stop it. They're going to try and collect on the Centaur kill instead.
You want something here so bad.
Yeah, really badly, but you got to be careful. You can't be greedy. After all, the Luna is almost back up. You just need 10 more seconds. You bought the time for him. You don't have to do this anymore. Yopaj, though, has been burned out of his mana. He's making a run for it. Arteezy, he has that Divine Rapier, and now he's in the mix. He barely got away. Holy crap, he bought back and lived with like 100 HP. One swing is all it took to take him out, but he didn't quite go down. That final hit dodged by the zip away. They are going to be able to run down more, it looks like, as they... Oh, Glimmer Cape. No detection. Oh,
no stop. Which, it still worked out because they got the Luna for free, but then into these buybacks, it doesn't. And now you gave an Aegis to this Rapier Luna, who we saw absolutely demolished that Terrorblade.
They don't jump for Yopaj. They jump for somebody else. It's going to be Saberlight. Saberlight, psyched up, can't get any spells off. Again, he dies so fast in every one of these initiations. The tanky Kunkka dropped low every single time before a single spell can go out. Shopify gonna have to play this 5 versus 5. They do have the Aegis on the Luna, so in some regards it's even, but
he has a Refresher Shard too, so he could have double BKB, double Eclipse. Not insignificant. He's Manta baiting, looking for something on the side. They'll get a 2-man stomp, but this is all stalling for the Kunkka.
Or is he gonna go for it? The Lao! Instant sight! He got the lasso, yeah, but he has no movement speed to take advantage of that pullback, so now he's dead as well.
Really heads up play by Miro as well. Just finds the host stomp on the Luna, destroys that entire play conceptually. They wanted to drag Nightfall into an Eclipse, and you could see the idea, but BETBOOM just too fast at both ends of that play. Meta did wear out. You bought time for your Kunkka to come back up. These stomps are stalling the push significantly. Remember, this is not even Megas on this lane. BETBOOM are going to back off. Shopify continuing to hemorrhage a gold lead, as this lead goes to 30k now, but they are holding on.
They get to the high ground here. Arteezy, they're going to blow up Toronto, Tokyo. Almost one-shot him. They got the sight, though, onto Luna. Is there any saves? There's nothing. Double Divine Rapier on the deck, and even Yopaj can't recollect all of this. No matter what he does, at least one of them is going to go to the Terrorblade. And that has to be it. There's nothing left. You dropped way too much net worth, and you have no buybacks, so... Who got the other one?
That's what I was looking at.
Boys are just having some fun, waiting for Shopify to GG out. They say, if you don't GG out, we'll force it. Get the Bat Rider. Theodore not able to find an opening to get a drag back into the fountain. Shopify's only real hope at being able to hold this one out.
You got to drag Terrorblade in the fountain, drag the Storm, somebody. Even then, they're going to have buybacks soon. Gold-wise, you can recall them in. This is a slow push, though. I mean, what is happening? BKB just so he can refresh it, so he can free up the slots. All right, Nightfall is just going to force the G here.
He's stomped. GPK jumps to the back line. Yopaj is in the mix, trying to do what damage he can. Terror Wave goes out. Yopaj has already popped his BKB, but the scythe hits him as his BKB wears out, and he has to use his buyback now. Tier 4 is down. Forced to have to get Nightfall back. Uses the Sunder back up to full HP.
Toronto, Tokyo laying into the Ancient with his own Divine Rapier.
That's true. He was actually doing a decent amount of damage there. Another jump in from Miro. Trying to go for Saberlight. No follow-up this time around. Scythe of Ice goes out onto the Elder Titan. They'll blow up the Elder Titan first. Orchid now onto Luna's in there with the Eclipse, but you don't have your Divine Rapiers, so you really don't have the damage.
He has a refresher.
He's trying to kill the Mirana just to get his Divine Rapier back, but he can't get him.
2 empty slots. Just no